And off we go from Northwest Stadium. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18!
First play is to the air. Chased out to his right. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To throw, Daniels. Takes one and bends hit it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
The Commanders' first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This one set up for Daniels. He's going to get this one into enemy territory. Daniels now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
10 more yards.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Right up the gut. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60 Eagles.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To go on 2nd down.
Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
Cowboy
conversion.
80.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That makes the score. Commanders 6, Bills nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. First tone of the game for James Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught by Cook. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Allen setting up play action. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action now with Allen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, Allen to the air. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set now. 1st and 10. And off from the pistol to Cook. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back now, pressure coming. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Cook scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a James Cook touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready! Viking 18!
On a counter, Crosby Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Okay,
Well,
break.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Huh.
Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
This one left for Daniels. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Alert! Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's pushed straight ahead, that's maybe a yard at most. Play made by Deron Payne.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Working inside the red zone. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Working quickly here. They send the tight end in motion. Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Cook, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Alert!
Allen looking to throw this. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Come on.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Second down and 10. Daniels headed out right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a...
Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. In college, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I could just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like you point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
Play action now. Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Allen on third down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
319!
They'll go. Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. And he has this down to the 34. And goes to the hurry up here.
22 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen gonna throw again. Vacates quickly left side. Another one caught by Coleman. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Off 52. Hey, tight. Look out.
To the air again, Allen. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Commanders 6. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. This taken from the 12. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Steady.
Here's Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Play fake here, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10.
From the gun, run for Posky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
First and 10 from the 43. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here. Second down run by Davis. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Well, right side, and Jakir has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Brought in right side by Kincaid. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is a designed run for Allen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? Is stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. The Bills hold both the football and the solid lead here as they try to close this out. So on 4th down, out comes the Bills field goal unit and Matt Prater. A very short kick here from the right hand.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Now Prater on to send it away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10. At their own.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of the yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Daniels finds some time left. And he's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Let's go, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
For a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Drawn up here for Daniels. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
70 Timberwolves.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
And the Commanders 1st down.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and goal.
Again, Daniels to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. Coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kay?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th. Commanders at a 2-score deficit. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Lane. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Couldn't find Debo. Facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Daniels now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
Exactly 60 seconds available to them in regulation. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. To the air again, Daniels. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
To throw again, it's Daniels. That's low and bounces short of his man. Couldn't find Debo Samuel on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Cut of the 2! Wow, stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead. as we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Into the second level past the 30. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Bills.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And he's got a man. Complete. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commander starting out in a good spot. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That one intended for Jalen Lane. So it'll be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's
good game, bro.
That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as with that, we sign off from D.C.